Today, I'm here to teach you 3 opening traps with black pieces, folks. Let's get started. Let's start now, friends. E4, E5, horse to F3, horse to C6. And in this position, it's already the start of a classic game, our opening section. In this position, our opponent has 2 options for you, Spanish or Italian. Now, if our opponent starts with bishop to c4, we have an opening trap. Of course, we do not recommend it, but by doing this, you can try to gain an easy advantage. But it's not guaranteed, of course. If he jumps here, saying it's free after knight takes 5, then what were we saying? We don't jump on every pawn we see, friends. Here, black brings the queen to g5. Knight takes f7, queen takes g2, rook f1, and after queen takes 4, we check. The opponent is here. If the bishop comes to e2, it becomes a very nice checkmate in the position, my friends. This is our first trap, the Spanish opening. A very popular opening, and in this position we play a6. Our opponent plays bishop to a4. And the black pawn moves to d6 in the position. Now, as you want to see, the aim of the d6 move is to protect the pawn. Our opponent here plays d4, b5, bishop b3, e captures d4, knight takes d4, knight takes d4, and after queen takes 4, move, we immediately go with c5. This will cause trouble for the opponent because of the bishop's position here. Our pawns have blocked the squares where the opponent's bishop can go, and later, we will push pawn c4. Now our opponent tries to save the situation by bringing the queen to d5 in this position, but unfortunately, they cannot save it. With the f7 move, they want to checkmate and threaten our rook. We cannot move c4 here, because our rook would be left unprotected. We quickly play b6. The queen moves to c6 and puts the king in check. If the queen comes, she will capture the rook with her queen. After the queen to c6 move, we block with the move, bishop d7, and the queen d5. What is the difference between the position just now and this position? Now, here our opponent played queen d5. I can hear you asking, why is there a difference between bishop d7 and bishop c8? As you can see here, our queen is now protecting the rook, meaning this queen doesn't want both the rook and checkmate, just checkmate. And we come to c4 thinking about dropping the bishop. We are winning the game here. The bishop can take on c6. We can switch to the exchange Spanish position. After d takes on c6, our opponent can castle. And after castling, we create a pin with the black bishop going to g4. h3 comes and black plays h5. And right now, if our opponent captures our bishop, we trap it with the hook trap, taking h takes g4. We move the knight to e1 and checkmate our opponent by moving the queen to h4. If our opponent plays a move like f3, when we put them in check, they might want to escape. But here we simply advance the pawn to g3 to checkmate our opponent. We will ensure that they cannot block it by bringing the queen to h2 and checkmate our opponent. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and share it, friends.